Hey everybody, welcome to this, the last unboxing for the week. I was originally going to separate these into two, but it seemed pointless as they're all the same faction. So what are we looking at this week? We are looking at the Citi-Def. So we got the Specialist box, we got the Jaeger squad, and we have the two batteries. Let's see, who should we start with? Ooh, let's go Citi-Def Specialist. Now, if you've been following along, which hopefully you have, if you're not, give me a subscribe. I'm so close to 1,000 followers. Never thought I'd reach that far. So, give me a little help. Get me over that finish line. But anyway, I've been collecting what is in my group called the Blue Bloods. Reason being, my block is themed around Dan Abnett. So these are going to be joining the Blue Bloods. Inside, we get a Warlord resin, a Citi-Def Medtech miniature, which is this little one here. We get the heavy spit gun miniature, and we get another leader. So we now have two leaders. He does look pretty cool. And then we also get 3 unit cards, a big meg card, dunk, and the armoury card, power scope. So let's crack it open. I'm actually excited to have these because I pretty much painted my Blue Bloods, the old Citi-Def, before I was doing videos. So I never actually captured the way I paint them properly. So I think it'd be nice to do a painting video of that. You can see how I did mine. Figures were packed by Alicia. Hopefully I pronounced that right. We'll look at the models in a minute. Let's dive straight into the cards that were packed by Ronnie. Thank you very much, Warlord Games, for packing all this up nicely for us. It's so nice when there's a new release because I'm seeing so much activity on social media. I love seeing everybody posting Judge Dredd stuff. Great. So Dunk Job can turn up all sorts of interesting items. Discard this card at the start of the game. You randomly take an armoury card, so that's very similar to the Narc card that we got in a earlier set. Very strong card, to be fair. Then we have the power scope. One two-handed range weapon with a long barrel, gains an 8-inch. Whoa, great sniper. Citi-Def card. Nothing new there, we got the old one. The leader card. And this is the new card, the Medtech. Move 6, shoot 2, fight 2, evade 2, defense 2, cool of 2, cost 6. Got a little pistol. And the first aid kit. Going to be a very helpful model for the Citi-Def gang. Call them a gang, I guess they're a unit. Then inside the packaging, we get the squishy stuff. Obviously, free bases, always handy. And the models. Right, let's see what we got. We got up first. Let's zoom in a little. Zoop. We have the leader model. He's got his binoculars. He's probably reading a Gaunt Ghost short story of some sort. Maybe that's what I'll try and paint up as. That'd be quite comical. He's got his little pistol. It's a very nice sculpt. I do like the new resin. You're not going to hear it. Yeah, my microphone can't even pick up. But it's a lot harder than the old stuff. No bendies. It's definitely nicer to clean as well. So that should be a pretty straightforward model to sort out. We then have the Med Judge. Got the Medipack. Bit of cleanup on the head there. Nothing too drastic. A little bit on the base. But another very nice model. Oh, it's a helmet. Okay. I was worried there wasn't much detail there. That should clean up quite nicely though. And then finally, the Spit Gunner. Once again, a bit on the helmet, bit on his arm. Very nice though. Goes together, something like that. Looks like he's armed with a smart gun from Aliens. That's a great model. I'm probably going to use these figures in Space Station Zero as well. So I love having all the options. Up next is the Citi-Def Jaeger Squad. So these are, guess what you'd classify as the elite. They're not as good as judges, but they're definitely better than your standard Citi-Def guy. So we get 5 of them, 1 unit card, the big Meg card Battle Cry, and an armoury card Med Pack. Sorry if my voice is croaky. I have been under the weather. I'm getting better, but my voice is suffering. This actually feels like a heavy box. Some weight to it. I don't know what we got in it. Ooh. Right. Ooh, look at that. Rodica. Is that how you pronounce that name? And of course, Ronnie on the cards. Right. We have the Jaeger Commando Squad. 6-inch move, 4 shoot, 3 fight, 2 evade, 3 defense, a cool of 4, 14 points, armed with a spit carbine or an auto stump. Look at that. Special rules, I can make it every time a Jaeger squad model is given a stun or injury, roll combat dice. If a defense is rolled, the marker is removed. Wow. And sucker guns. If 2 or more Jaeger squad members are within 3 inches of each other, one can use an aimed fire action to deploy the sucker gun. And then the other can use a sprint action to move 18 inches vertically. That is a cool rule. That's really cool, actually. I love the idea that they pair up and they can scale tall buildings together. So cool. Battle Cry. Ricky, 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 Villa, Villa, Villa. Even the most timid individual can become dangerous and part of a mob. Discard at the start of your turn. You may reroll any go for broke cool tests. Nice. And the Med Pack. Remove all injury or stun markers from one model. Right, the models. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases. The squishy, squishy foam. Yeah. And the models. These all look like they're one piece. Oh, I lied straight away. This very first one I pick out of the pack is a 2 armor. Okay, he has a little bit of flash on his arm, so I can't put it in place, but he is armed with his spit carbine, fully helmeted. Looks very special forces. That's a pretty cool model. Good opener. We then have the next one. They just look like a SWAT team, don't they? Very cool models. Also spit carbine. Third spit carbine, this time squatted. Pretty clean sculpts. Some bits on the base that need chopping off. For the most part, they are very clean. We got, oh, finally we have a sucker gun. His face mask is so cool. The sucker gun just looks so Joker-esque. And I guess maybe a squad leader. A very nice kit. 5 of these would be a challenge for most judges, I think. Be nice to try it out soon. And then there was 2. Sad to finish opening these all, but very excited to get them painted. I, of course, also got the box of dice, but you don't need to see the dice. Oh, that is a beast of a base. Look at the size of it. Normal base. Beastie base. Right, the cards. Let's get into them. No idea what cards were in this set. Packed by Lewis, thank you very much. Sustained fire. The weapon spits a storm of fire. Take that, spuggers. +1 shoot modifier remains in play. Ooh. That's a good card. The Big Boing. Choose 2 separate models, both a hit with a high X attack centered on them. The opponent then chooses 1 model to be hit with a high X... What? Oh, and then your opponent chooses. Oh, that's fun. And then the gun emplacement, a missile defense laser. Is that what we're opening? Oh, it's got all the weapons. I'm just being really stupid. So, move 0, shoot 3, fight 1, evade 0, defense 5, cooler 3, cost 18 points. Can be armed with a laser cannon, a spit cannon, a sonic cannon, or, whoop, we've lost the zoom there, the missile defense laser. Hard to move. Once deployed, weapon emplacements are extremely difficult to move. Ordinarily, this model never moves, but by using a sprint action, it can go D6 inches. So this is the spit cannon. Power 4, short range 16, +2 modifier, long range 48 inches, +1. Fearsome rate of fire, heavy weapon. Packed by Alicia. It's a double squishy foam. 1, 2, squishy. Sorry, I'm obsessed with squishing those. Alright, we have the base stopper, which is just a ton of bullet casings. Very cool. We have the gunner, who is missing his feet. We'll have to work that one out. There's no instructions. We have the ammo container. He looks pretty cool. Judging by the shape of things, we're just going to try and work out where bits go. We got a little ammo box. So that all goes like that. We have the actual spit cannon itself. A little bit of cleanup on the sides to do. Looks like it plugs into his arms quite simply. I think that was upside down. There we go. And then we have the ammo guy's arms. We have some leg supports. So he's got to go somewhere there. There we go. We found it. He goes in here. He looks like he's buried up to his ankles in the bullets. That is going to be a fun one to build. A little bit complicated. Hopefully the sonic cannon is a little bit simpler. Also packed by Alicia. What cards are we getting in here? Packed by Ronnie. Right, gun emplacement card obviously is the same as the last one. Then we got trioculars. 1 friendly model within 2 inches of that model may add an additional +1 combat dice to either its shoot or power. Nice. That goes well with, I guess, the gunner. A sanctioned peeper. Play this card at the start of your turn. You may examine your opponent's cards. Take one and add it to your hand, whilst giving your opponent one. Oh, that's pretty good. And that's it. Just the 3 cards. Another big boy base. Oh, different squishy in this one. 2 fin sheets. Ooh, squishy, squishy. Okay, the sonic gun looks easier to put together. Up first, we have this lady. Reminds me of the leader from the original Citi-Def crew. Bit of flash on the arm there, but it looks like she's doing something like that, I think. Pointing down. We then have, oh, that's a nice model. Got the spotter. That's a very nice model. These kind of pieces I really like because they tell the story. It's like trying to aim. We then have a very cool looking sonic gun. Looks like it could probably use a little cleanup. It's got the little view screen. Got the middle support stanchion. Gotta assume it goes that way. There we go. And then we have the track unit. Which is gonna look something like that. Very cool model. Very sci-fi. Very 1980s sci-fi. That is a cool little model. And obviously he's gonna be checking out where to shoot. Love it. Drop me a comment. Let me know if you want me to go in depth on any of these models over the last few days. And drop me a like, drop me a subscribe. Tell me what model you like the most. And I will see you soon. Cheers for watching.